Apia Pacific Islands. You step straight off into a film set for South Pacific when you leave your cruise ship in the Samoan capital, Apia. In the background are lush green forested mountains. In the foreground, teams of Samoans racing traditional outrigger canoes around the harbour. It is a magical first impression. And the rest of Apia does not disappoint. On the main Samoan island of Upolu, it is an intriguing mix of historic churches and monuments, slightly incongruous modern government buildings, bustling flea and fish markets, and laid-back residential districts that are more like villages. Around the islands are some of the South Pacific's best black sand beaches. And to prove this really is a treasure island, visit Valima, just outside Apia, where Robert Louis Stevenson bought land and spent the last 5 years of his life. There's an excellent museum nearby dedicated to this splendid storyteller. Auckland, New Zealand. New Zealand's biggest city and major cruise port, Auckland, sits between the Pacific Ocean and Tasman Sea, which is how it came to host the America's Cup twice in 1999 and 2002, attracting investment to transform the harbourside into a superb meeting and eating place which all visitors can now appreciate. The Viaduct Harbour area now boasts outdoor restaurants ideally placed to view the hundreds of yachts attracted to this icon of sailing success. This city of sails is also home to New Zealand's impressive National Maritime Museum, which charts the nation's seafaring history. Harbour ferries offer a great way of viewing the city, either by crossing the bay to old established Devonport or under the harbour bridge to the suburb of Birkenhead. Otherwise, take in all the sights from the revolving restaurant at the top of the Sky Tower, the tallest structure in the Southern Hemisphere at 328 metres. From Auckland, you can also visit the remarkable geysers and mud pools of Rotorua. Wellington, New Zealand. New Zealand's capital and cruise port, Wellington, is blessed with a wonderful setting overlooking a glittering harbour filled with bobbing sailing boats. Behind the gleaming modern skyscrapers of its centre, you'll find the city's history well preserved in some outstanding old buildings. Notably, the old government building built in 1876, which is the second largest wooden building in the world. But to see New Zealand's story brought most vividly to life, visit the Te Papa Museum, a multi-level extravaganza of hands-on learning where you can explore a Maori meeting house, take a virtual reality bungee jump, or even experience an earthquake. Make time too to enjoy lunch with a view on the city's lively waterfront, then take a 4-minute ride in the Kelburn cable car to see the marvellous views from the top of Mount Victoria. Sydney, Australia. One of the world's great cities and harbours, Sydney always lives up to great expectations. The first glimpse of the Harbour Bridge and Opera House will stay in the memory forever. Even before the 2000 Olympics, Sydney had much to offer. Hosting the Games just made the city even better, with improved facilities and extra dining and entertainment venues all round. From the waterside restaurants fringing the historic Rocks district, take an easy walk around Sydney Cove, past the circular quay ferry terminal to that remarkable opera house and the beautiful Royal Botanic Gardens. Travel to the top of the 300-metre-high Centre Point Tower for a bird's-eye view of the city, or catch a ferry for a 30-minute harbour trip to Manly for some top beaches. Brash Bondi is the classic Aussie beach experience, while Darling Harbour offers an Aboriginal cultural centre, museums, aquarium, amusement park and shops. Further afield, you can get right away from it all in the Blue Mountains. Classic Australian pastimes such as surfing and swimming from sensational beaches. That's what you'll find on the coastline surrounding Queensland's capital and cruise port, Brisbane. To the south are the high-rise hotels which make up the exciting Surfers Paradise and Gold Coast resorts, while to the north there's the beautiful and more sedate Sunshine Coast. Cultural attractions in downtown Brisbane are located in and around the South Bank Parklands by the Brisbane River, site of the 1988 World Expo. In close proximity, you'll discover the Queensland Museum and the State Art Gallery, which features many Aboriginal works. Then there's the Butterfly House and Maritime Museum. The best shopping can be found at the Maya Centre complex on the city's central commercial artery, Queen Street. Walk south to admire the fine architecture around the former Treasury building and then discover the imaginatively landscaped Botanic Gardens. Fabulous beaches, tropical forests, amazing swimming and snorkeling, the Great Barrier Reef. The Whitsunday Islands are the perfect holiday islands. Situated south of Townsville and off the coast of tropical North Queensland, these magical islands are the perfect place for pure relaxation. Named by Captain Cook in 1770, the Whitsundays number more than 20 islands, many uninhabited. Whitsunday is the largest, followed by Hook, but Hayman to the north and Hamilton to the south are the most developed. Beautiful white sand beaches are an idyllic setting for swimming and sunbathing, while the resorts on Hamilton, Hayman and Lindeman Islands provide superb retreats. Catamarans, sailing boats and large yachts weave their way between the islands, many offering snorkeling, diving and whale watching trips. Ferries provide a lifeline and are a great way to island hop while soaking up the sun. Australia. Capital of far north Queensland, tourist gateway to the rainforest, and the region's only major cruise port, Cairns still has a small town feel. That's because the locals have adopted a quintessentially casual approach to life, probably due to the prevailing tropical conditions, which place an emphasis on outdoor activities. Visitors should follow suit and relax in one of the various open-terraced bars, pubs and restaurants, or take a boat trip to the Great Barrier Reef for diving or snorkeling. While you need to travel north from Cairns to find the top beaches, there are any number of other activities within easier reach. These range from high adrenaline bungee jumping and whitewater rafting to the more sedate Kuranda Skyrail cable car high above the dense rainforest, and the Jabukai Aboriginal Centre, where didgeridoo and boomerang displays are top attractions. Manila, Philippines. Truly the city that never sleeps, the Philippine capital and cruise port of Manila promises a real buzz of an experience from the moment you see and hear the first multicolored jeepney whiz by. These former US military jeeps are individually customized as the world's most distinctive taxis, with all sorts of logos, bells, whistles and horns to add an extra splash of color and noise to the city's already teeming streets. Split into business, hotel, residential, shopping and entertainment districts, this sprawling city has a lot to see, from fascinating museums, the Ayala Historical and the National are the pick, and cultural centres to the bars, clubs and restaurants of its vibrant nightlife district. For good beaches, you need to travel outside the city, where one of the most exciting experiences is shooting the rapids at the fabulous Pagsanjan Falls. Hong Kong, China. Hong Kong may boast some 236 islands, but most of the 5 million inhabitants of this former British Crown colony are concentrated on just one, Hong Kong Island, and one city, Kowloon, on the facing peninsula.